City Internet Audio presents the IC and BS Chef Show with your hosts, Shilamy and Yoni. And on this show, look at this. Our table setting has already begun. We have hot tea ready. Oh, sugar cookies.
Our canine culinary enthusiasts.
Yeah. Our canine culinary enthusiasts are almost awake. All right, let's get back to the kitchen with Shilamy.
Hi. We are doing breakfast and lunch all in one show. We're going to pack lunch for Yoni to go and one for me later because I work from home. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is tell you that we're doing scrambled eggs, breakfast burrito, potato, and then we're doing sushi and miso soup. So all I'm going to do right now is I took the rest of the potato and I chopped it thinly. You want those kind of slices. And I've got my steamer going, and I'm going to put it straight in the center. That's for Yoni. For me, this is breakfast. I've got water going here. I've taken approximately about a quarter pound of chicken breast, and I've sliced it evenly, and that's going to go in boiling water. Then we're going to make sushi. Cup of rice to a half cup water, half cup rice vinegar, and then we have all of our toppings, and we're going to show you how to roll sushi. I already have some cooked shrimp right there. I'm not going to touch because I just touched chicken. And we'll get back to the egg part while we stir this up. We already have tea made because it is 5:15 in the morning, and we need to wake up. So we'll be back. That's a wrap. And there is going to be a wrap. I'm going to be pulling out bagels and tortillas.
Okay.
Oh, and over here we've got all the other stuff. We have our sushi grade tuna. We have our vegetables for my burrito, cucumber for your salad, and lettuce already washed and ready to go.
And she's going to try to stuff all those vegetables.
Wait until you see how I stuff a medium-sized burrito. It's pretty fun.
Hey, we're back.
We are back, and we are enjoying our tea. We're going to have a second cup. All right, so we are on budget week, right?
Yeah.
That was the challenge? Okay. So I have a can of just red beans. They're already in the water.
58 cents.
58 cents. And we're going to pour that in to the steamer. All of them. Now, if you want, one day we'll do date night donut.
We should do date night
We should
sometime.
do date night in a can. So I saved these. All you have to do is soak in some water. You can peel off the layer, and then you can do date night bread in a can. I have to do a show on that. And
You mean date nut?
yeah, exactly. So we're going to be date nuts. So while our chicken is boiling down and our broth is boiling down for soup, because I'm making the soup with the teapot going for more tea, we're going to roll. We're going to start on lunch. I'm going to take advantage of all of this steam. We can put this aside. We don't need it anymore. We just wanted to show people rice. There are a lot of different ways you can do sushi. Sometimes you don't even need more. Normally, you would just have your bowl on or your stove top on and rub it over there, but I don't need to do that because I have all this good steam going on. So I'm just going to soften it this way. Fan it out, because you do fan out the rice. See how it starts to melt? Now I've got rolling. You need this. If you're going to make sushi, you have to have the proper equipment. There's no cheating on this. So it's right here. And I want to be very gentle with my nori because it will crust if you don't. And you have to be quick. So I'm moving this. And I'm replacing it with this. This is the rice that I already made. Now this one's for Yoni. He does not like shrimp. He does not like any kind of fish. So this is going to be a California one. What we have in here is chopped cucumber, shredded carrots, and avocado. We're going to do you want mayonnaise on it or not? Yes or no? Up to you.
Sure.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's a wrap. We'll be back.
We're back.
We are back. And so he wants sweet mayonnaise on sushi. Umpteen different ways to do sushi. So what we have here is a mixture of about a quarter cup of mayo, teaspoon of sugar, and a splash of wasabi. But putting that on there. So once you've got your nori, now I want to keep in mind something. This is very important. The shows that we do are for the home cooks. And the sushi houses and the Japanese steak houses, we make all of this in huge volume, and it takes years to master. So I'm doing simple versions for people who want to do it at home and get something out of it. So, like, I would have a huge wok going. I would have a huge boiling point going. I would have this filling times a good zillion, okay? This is a limited amount of rice because I'm only cooking for Yoni. And people don't like raw fish. Well, there is sushi grade that we're going to get to, but for right now, we're going to do Yoni's roll. One roll. Dip your hands in water. Make sure they're clean. And you just want to make the nori pliable. In a sushi house, you're going to have a big pot of rice, and you're going to use this. In your own house, you're not going to have to worry about that, as long as your hands are clean. In a sushi house, we would fill this all the way up with rice. But Yoni doesn't like that much rice. So I'm going to limit it to right there. Okay? Do you want your mayonnaise on the inside or the outside? You can go either way.
Inside.
Inside. So at this point, we're going to take the sweet mayonnaise. I'm catering to the customer. And in sushi houses, you can do that. They will say, build your own. However you want it is the way we do it. And then I'm going to take topping, which again we said was cucumber, carrots, avocado. We don't have to worry about spice on this because it's going to be on the side. And the really important thing to remember when you're rolling sushi is to take the bottom all the way to the top of the filling and start gently. You've got to be real gentle with this stuff. Start squeezing it out a little bit. Now see, right here we have a problem in the end picture that we got to fix, and it happens every time. It's going to be square. Or you can do it square, or you can do it round. Sushi is pliable. But I want it round. This is for his lunch today at work. I want to even out my filling a little bit. Get it right to that point. Tuck it in. Some is going to fall out. It always does. On a California roll, none other rolls. We're going to show you a tuna roll later, which will be my lunch. So you want to start as you roll, making it round or square if you want square sushi. Bring your arm back slowly, gently, especially when you're dealing with fish, because when I deal with fish, a very gentle. They are easily bruised, and that will make it tough, roughy. Then you want to take your hands and just smooth it out. Like that. This rice is very sticky. That's why we make it that way. And sushi rice is cooked uncovered, unlike most rice dishes. So, we have a little bit of fallout. Accustomed to that. Here's our first sushi roll. I'm going to rinse that out. And then, I'm going to let it rest for a moment. So we will be back while everything else is cooking, and I'll show you how to slice it.
Yes, the canine culinary enthusiasts are tearing each other apart, trying to get to the food.
Alright, we gotta cook the food.
They're trying to be first in line. All right.
Alrighty, we're back. Now, in a sushi house, you see my chicken's coming in. Beans and potatoes are going good. In a sushi house, you would chop from the end. But we do these shows for the home cook. So, for the home cook, on a California roll, you want to start in the middle. You got to have a very sharp knife. Clean cut, okay? And then keep your hand on the end. Now, again, Yoni doesn't like a lot of rice in his sushi. So, these are delicate. The rice is what holds it together. You want to pat it down. And like make a little circle out of it. Very gently with a very sharp knife, because that nori is wet. I'll get all the way through. Alright. That's what it's going to be looking like. We're going to start to plate it. This is a to-go for him on the road. So we're right there. Okay, we're going to finish this. I'm not going to waste too much time on film. And over here, what we're going to do is find a spoon. And in one ramekin, we're going to put some ginger paste. You can use pickled ginger.
Oh, that stuff's hot.
It is hot. Be very aware. So, some ginger paste that I made just by mixing ground ginger with water and sugar. Set that aside. Set that aside. And then we're going to put some soy sauce. I've got it over there. And about 1 packet's worth. That's about 2 tablespoons to mix the ginger with. Now that we let it sit in that ramekin for a moment, we're going to make it hotter. Take the lid off. Because of all the steam, I'm saving the ginger.
Now, this is where you'd ask if I have my life insurance policy up to date.
Yep. And this is where we would do that. That's why we put mayonnaise in the sushi. And I'm only going to put that much wasabi in your ramekin because of the ginger sauce that I made. So, we're going to drop it. 2 ramekins. Folks, when you go out to dinner, we're starting to squirt, so we want to add more water. We're getting a good brown on this chicken now. Look at the brown. That's what we wanted. Now it's coming up yellow. That's what we wanted. So now we've got this. And we're going to finish that plate. And we have our miso soup going with beef broth and miso, salt, soy. Well, I already explained it. Okay? And we'll be back.
Okay, we're back.
Honey, I'm making 2 more rolls for Yoni, but we don't need that on film. I've got a soup. Keep your to-go containers. I mean, it really saves you a lot of money. So I've got soy sauce, his ginger, and his wasabi. Now this is sushi grade tuna that's been marinated. Sometimes we fry them. Sometimes we just do a straight cut. So I'm going to show you how to get away with a sushi roll that is not a roll. Okay? You just take the rice with your hand because it's sticky. And you mold it like so. You want to get it just like that. Right there. Ah! It's falling apart on me. Okay, when that happens a lot. Dip your hands in some water. And reapply. Get it to stick together. Now, I like mine in bite-sized portions. And I'm the one that eats the tuna. So you want to roll it in a rectangular fashion. Just like that. Pull in your rice. Let that rest for a moment. Go wash your hands. And then you just take. So now, you can cut it however you want. Sushi chefs make all cool kinds of creations because we're going to be coming back with some. So this is a thick cut. And that's not a lot of rice because I don't eat a lot of rice. So all I'm going to do is chop off the ends. Have a bite. Always taste. And put that right over it like that. When we come back, I'll show you what a full bowl of it looks like. Then we're going to go on to some shrimp. My chicken's done. Now I got to go take care of all this and make breakfast. So I'm going to make a few more of these. I'll show you what they look like in the end. And that's a wrap. Okay. So we're back. Now my chicken is done. This is breakfast. This is all breakfast now. I'm going to take some of that soup. I put in water. I've got mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, habanero, or cilantro. I'm sorry. I'm going to take some of my soup and put in there to give it some taste. And I'm going to bring that up to the bowl. Now, we're going to go back over to the sushi table for lunch. This is for showing me. Dip my hands in water. Get the nori pliable. This is the normal, what you would use in a sushi house. It would be that square and it would be that thick. But just like Yoni, I don't like a ton of rice. I actually wind up pulling my sushi apart. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But you could put the whole thing on there and fill it up. Now, I put mine in the middle, not to the edge like his. And we're going to make a spicy combo. Which means I have to pull out the big guns because I'm going to have wasabi and ginger with it on the side mixed with my soy. We're really going to do. This is the spicy tuna and shrimp roll. I'm adding my homemade pepper sauce in gloves. You will not have nose hairs after this meal. And then my shrimp are cooked. Okay, these are peeled and deveined, and they were just basically boiled down with a little bit of crushed red pepper.
Shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp. I'm going to take my tuna first because I want it to absorb the hot sauce. That's a little bit tougher. So, random. Let's see how that tastes. I don't know. Let's try it.
Huh.
Okay. A little bit more. I'm going to try it again. I'm running low. I gotta make more of this today. I have to do a show when I make this sauce. Slow heat. That's what we want. We're gonna break up our turkey. We don't want it like that. This is gonna be a problem. I don't like vegetables on my sushi. I just like fish. Yoni's all about vegetables. Then we want to spread them out a bit because we want a pretty roll. We don't want one that looks like all rice and no stuffing. I'm going to flatten it out some. Just like that. No heat on this other than the sauce. Can't roll hot sushi. You've got to let your rice rest. Now, on this particular roll, versus your California roll, we're going to do a big merge all the way over. To keep it encapsulated inside. Now, learn how to make sushi takes some time. I've been doing Japanese cooking since I was 25 years old, and it took me forever. And sometimes I still mess up. And then, because I'm 51 years old next month, you got to train under masters for a lot of the stuff that looks so simple. Sushi in a grocery store is not sushi. Okay? It just looks like it. And then very gently roll it over. Now, you can do this real fast, but I don't want to do that because this is for the home cook. And they won't get the idea. They'll just feel like they're not an Iron Chef. And so you want to pinch the edges here a little bit. Keep her inside because we're dealing with some real quality seafood. Some is going to escape. Always does. Almost always does. Now on this one, just like I did the nori, I'm going to take the back. This is what's dripping. I'm going to take the back all the way over. Leave it a little bit loose. Square it down. And go like that. Gently. We don't want to bruise the fish. Get a roll. Then pinch this together because it will stick. And then roll it back over and look at that. No escapees. Perfect! And then, well, one was trying, but I caught it. Okay? You're going to let it rest. We'll be back. Because now we got to go on the breakfast.
All right, we're back to the KCIA Internet Audio. I see BS Chef Show.
Now that we've made lunch, which is over there.
Into that. Look at her sushi. Did that look good? Or what? If you eat tuna and seafood, my California roll is looking good.
Alrighty, so now we're on to breakfast. We boiled down the onions, jalapenos, other hot peppers. I'll explain earlier. My chicken is cooked because that was done earlier in this pot. We added some soup to it to give it more flavor. I'm going to put my chicken right back in there. And I'm going to let all of this drain off. This is all going to get chopped, by the way, so it can stay chunky. And at this point, when you get to that of fluid reduction, you want to turn your heat on. Everything's cooked. Don't worry about it. Over here, the beans are done for the breakfast tortilla. Yoni's potatoes are done. I'm going to lightly salt them. We don't fry a lot of food. However, he does need some fatty acid. Normally, I would use my green bean oil, but I'm not going to do that today. So I'm setting that aside. The teapot is set aside. And this is going to be set aside here very shortly because it's going to be causing some smoke, which is cool. I'm going to turn my front burner on high. I have a sprayed omelet pan. That's going to be good. I have 2 eggs with oregano and basil, about half a teaspoon of each. I'm just going to put a teeny bit of dairy in there. And then for the fatty acid, I'm going to add avocado. Break it down with a spoon, then whisk. You can use a fork. That's fine. Forks work fine. And then I've got approximately a quarter cup, not shredded, but cut up cheddar. You can add that in there. I'm going to remove this. Remember here, this is going to go in the breakfast burrito. There's lettuce and tomato. You notice that's going to start to smoke now. So it's going to give me a mesquite flavor in my mushrooms, my pepper, etc. Taking a bagel. You can use a toaster, but I'm giving variables on things. I'm going to throw that in the oven at 350 because I got to do my tortilla anyway. So why use a toaster and an oven when you can get away with just one? And I'm going to let that go, and we'll be back.
Hey.
Now we've got our omelet pan sizzling. Now I'm going to take my flour tortilla, throw it in again. Our oven is at 350. Our bagels have been in there for a couple of minutes. And while it's sizzling, I'm going to pour in the scrambled eggs. That's going to give a brown coating to it, but that's not going to be burnt. That's going to be sizzled. And then, if you're doing an omelet, you would do it this differently, but we're doing scrambled eggs, so that's high heat. Omelets on a bit lower heat, then milk, you would add water instead of milk, but we're doing scrambled eggs on high heat. I didn't grate the cheese, so we want to get that melted. Now, this is what I did at this point in time of the junction. I put my tortilla in. I don't want it crisp. I want it soft. I want to melt this cheese, but I want the eggs cooked. This is all done. So what I'm going to do now is turn off my oven. Clear it. The heat will keep going. And once you get to this point with your eggs, you want to turn it off. At this point, you want to turn everything off. Not in a commercial kitchen. You keep all your stove tops and ovens going. The only thing I didn't do this show is the blender. But I have so much made that I don't want to make stuff that I'm not going to use. So we're going to come up fluffy now because we have the good oil from, excuse me, the avocado infusing into the egg and the cheese. And so that's what it's going to look like. It's going to look like green eggs. So, hey, if we had some ham, we'd have green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
We'd be like Dr. Seuss. So when we come back in just a few, because really we're on a time schedule now, we will play. Sorry, Charlie. Okay. Yoni's breakfast is plated. And I sprinkled those potatoes with some paprika. So that's what the red is. There's his bagel. Now we get to the interesting part. This is mine. I fail at this every time, but it is a fun experience. If I bought the real big tortillas, this wouldn't be an issue. But the amount of roughage I eat, because I'm almost a vegetarian, except for chicken and eggs, is huge. And I have to pile it into here. So here's the funny part. If I had one that spanned this, it would be fine. But for whatever reason, we don't buy. So I'm going to do an upside down burrito. I'm going to put my lettuce on first, then my tomatoes. He laughs at me all the time when I try to do this and make it work. And it never, ever works. Then I'm going to take some beans right out of the pot, the steamer, just like that, because they steam down. I do this almost every morning. If I don't have chicken, I substitute egg. Now I've got whole mushrooms. Oh, you should see me do. Well, actually, we have done a cheeseburger show, haven't we?
Yeah.
Chicken. I'm using my hands because I washed them. Plus, it's my food, so who cares, right? It's my germ. All I have to eat as you go. Then I'm going to crush my peppers to get the moisture out because I don't want my tortilla to get soggy. You can bruise peppers, by the way. You can't bruise fish, but you can bruise peppers. Wash my hands. Dry my hands so that my tortilla doesn't get soggy. Now we're going to try to roll this. I don't know, Yoni. I might actually be a success this morning. I only put the tortilla in for 2 minutes. Ooh, I'm already not a success. I always put too much in my tortilla. Now, if I was in a restaurant, I would be using the huge ones. This would never come to the table like this. But I rather like being a mess. I am pushing, or I would use half the ingredients. But I like my roughage. I live off mushrooms. You know that mushrooms actually reduces the growth in cancer tumors. And it is an antioxidant. And the chock full of vitamins. You can get away with not popping pills by eating a lot of mushrooms, but people don't like doing it because they just think of fungus. Well, guess what? Fungus is alive, just like yeast that you put into your bread. See, this happens every time. Hey, I might be close this time. Maybe it's just the stress of being on film. Put this in there. Now, with all those peppers, you would think I'd be fine. Hey, look at that. I'm not fine. Look at how much I've left. I'm so upset. Gotta make more today. And no, I'm not putting sour cream or anything on this to flotate the palate. I like spice and decoration. Hungry like the what? You know that Duran Duran video?
Yeah, remember that.
All right. And so then, I'm going to get this. You just slice it. Pull it. Oh my goodness, Yoni, I actually kept it together this time.
Yeah, you did.
Usually it's exploding everywhere.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, here is our breakfast. His and hers. Next show to be announced. Don't forget us on Kansas City Internet Audio. KCIA1.com. What are the dogs doing?
Sleeping. One's hiding.
One's hiding. No one's waiting for your plate.
Yeah. And the other one is right over there.
Alrighty, and for dessert, we have sugar cookies we made the other night. You can find that on the show that says sugar cookies. This is Yoni and Shalimi. Out. We need to eat.